There is this video of Peller and Jarvis, I'll call them, is it the latest celebrity couple that went viral online. It was Peller was live streaming with one other big live streamer. His name is Cenat. During that live streaming, Peller had difficulty in communication. You know, he has this difficulty sometimes in communicating, though his deficiencies has also helped him to grow in the celebrity world. In that video, they claim to be the biggest streamers they are the biggest streamers in Africa, according to them. But I want us to watch the video. You watch the video, and I will come back to point out what I want you to get. I want us to get that occasion of their streaming. Please watch this video.
He's there. He's still. Kai, my wife.
Hi, Jarvis.
Hello, Kai. How you doing?
How you doing? I'm doing good. You know, I see Peller here. Peller saying he's a good dude. You know, he said he wants to, you know, grind hard. He's working, and stuff like that. So you're his wife.
Yes, I'm his wife. He's the biggest streamer in Africa. You should try to collab with him.
So
we
why
are
do you
good
like
streamers.
Peller? Hold on. Why do you like Peller?
He's my husband. I love him.
We marry.
I know that. I know. I said, but why do you like him? Like, why you choose him out of everybody?
Okay, he's sweet. He is caring. He's understanding and troublesome.
Okay. Wait, have you ever been to America?
We haven't been to America.
Okay. So you guys love each other a lot.
Yes, we love each other and we love to come to America to see you. We wanted to apply for Streamers University, but we couldn't make it.
But you know, we're gonna have one.
Okay, there is something that I found very interesting among this couple, like two of them, and it reminds me of the standard. It reminds me of the beautiful relationship. What is beautiful about what the Moralgovernor invested in marriage, the true essence of coming together. I think I see it in this video, honestly speaking. Though I've never been so excited about what Peller does, but I celebrate him actually, because you see, he is one person who has not allowed his deficiencies, his limitations to limit him. He is one person that I see that has really striven to grow, using that what many people have used as excuses to remain down, to remain deep in poverty. He has decided to use it to grow. And today, you cannot talk about in the social media, on the internet, you cannot call in the world of streaming, before you mention people, even in the world, you can mention Peller and even Jarvis, and you hear them saying that they are the biggest streamers in Africa. And it may be true, and I don't doubt them. You know, this trend that once trended, talking about Olodo uprising. When people were talking about Olodo uprising, some people came online, and when they were listing those who have been infected by the Olodo uprising issue, they mentioned Peller, and I was just laughing. Because someone who has been able to use his gift, not minding the deficiencies he's having, to rise even above those who are masters holders, even above those who are educated. Because what is education? If you cannot use what you are trained for, if you cannot use your talent, your skill to help yourself, especially in a deteriorating economy as we are having, then what is the benefit of your education? Is it to just look down on people? Your certificate, what can it give you? If your certificate cannot make you grow and even put food on your table, then you are educated illiterate. You are educated illiterate. And I see Peller as someone who has not limited himself. He is an hustler. He has used what people are mocking him for to rise up above the storms of life. And see him today. He is being celebrated. And so, what am I saying in this video? That we see him and Jarvis, his wife, coming together as a beautiful couple to complement each other. It's a beautiful compliment. And that is exactly what the moral governor meant in Genesis chapter 2, verse 18. When God looked at man, God said, "It is not good for man to be alone. I will make him a helpmeet." That is the definition of what it means to be a helpmeet, that you have a person to be a helpmate. Look at the video. Peller was finding it difficult to communicate to that guy, the American guy. And well, one way or the other, he called his wife. He was not ashamed. He called his wife, who knows how to communicate better than him, who is educated more than him, to now step in and negotiate and communicate and carry on the live stream while he was behind cheering, he was behind affirming, he was behind celebrating. I love that. Actually, I love that. I love that. He did not allow, say, "Oh, is it because I did not go to school?" So that he will now fumble. You know, when you try to prove what you don't know, you show yourself more foolish than you are. You demonstrate your foolishness, your weakness, your deficiencies when you try to prove what you don't have. And you want to prove that you have it. And we did not see this in Peller. And like I said, that is exactly what it means to be a helpmeet. And I pray they continue this way, because it's a beautiful match. This is a beautiful compatibility. Both of them find completeness in each other. Now, going by what it means to be a helpmate, let me quickly give a little analysis of what the moral governor means when he says, "I will make him for him a helpmeet." So though it has been misunderstood that a helpmeet is somebody who is just there to help you, like people see it as one who is inferior. For instance, I've heard someone who was building, is a bricklayer and a medicine man. You know, they always have their helper. That is those who mix the cement and carry blocks for them and all that. They see themselves as superior to those helpers. So no matter the work that those helpers will do, they will even earn more than the helpers. For example, if a day job is 5,000, the bricklayer goes with 5,000, then the helper goes with 2,500. So many people see their partners in that light, but it's not true. God himself is also seen as a helper. So these are two words that is brought together. Help meet. Help there, from the Hebrew word as used, has to do with one who supplies what is lacking in another. It means one who supplies what is lacking. One who comes to the aid of someone because he is lacking something. And that is why in Psalm 121, verse 12, God there is, he said, whence comes our help? From where comes our help? Our help comes from God. So God is seen as a helper in that light. So a helper is not just that person that is inferior to you, maybe because of your position, because of your influence, or because of your stature. It's not the person who is under you. It is one who supplies that thing that is lacking, that you could not get it without that person. And so it's a beautiful design that God made for humanity. Now, what about the meat? Help meat from the Hebrew word has to do with one who is compatible to another person, one who is suitable, one who is matching to him. So I will make him, give him a helper who is suitable, who is matching, who is equal in dignity, and who stand face to face as counterpart to him. So a helpmate is one who complements. It is not one who duplicates. So why people have problem in marriage is when they feel that they want to be equal in everything. You are lacking something and you find someone who supplies that which you are lacking, and this will help to enhance mutual respect. So even though the differences are there, but those differences are for unity. Bring them together, because you know that without this person I cannot do this, without this person I cannot achieve this. And so you will now have mutual respect for one another. And that is what I see being demonstrated between Peller and his wife. They beautifully complemented each other to achieve whatever must have made them to go into that streaming with Kay. Now, we see people, instead of enhancing the difference, allowing the difference that they possess in marriage to enhance their unity and their compatibility, they allow it to tear the marriage apart because of pride, because of wrong understanding of what the moral governor has designed. Anytime you are seeing your spouse as one who is inferior to you, then you will have problem, because you are going to talk down. The way you will communicate with that person will be condescending. You will not treat the person as one who has the same value. There's no human being that is less human than another. The Bible says God created them male and female in his own image. But today we see people, because of maybe like Jarvis now is more educated than her husband. If she allows that difference, instead of beautifully using it as they have used it sometimes, maybe for example, if she allows that to get into her head and now begin to look down on the husband, you see that marriage will not last. The same thing with other persons. Maybe because you are the man, you are the one providing, you are the one supplying the family needs. Find out what other area is your wife completing and complementing you, so that you will respect her from that angle. Now we see people say you are good for nothing, you are a stupid woman. My brother, you are more stupid, because why will you go and marry somebody who is not as human as you are? Because if you say your wife is an animal, for example, or your husband is mumu, why will you go and marry a mumu? So who come mumu pass? Follow me think am now. Who come mumu pass? Because you see mumu finish, you go marry am. So God created man and woman with the same dignity, with the same value. But not as if the Bible says a man shall live, cleave, and become one flesh. One flesh does not mean that the people must be the same. Now think about a beautiful design. Let's say a fashion designer who is able to bring two colors together to make one cloth. You see, there are some clothes that are very beautiful because of the design. Now, the colors to which the designer has used to design that material, the colors are not losing their values. They maintain their uniqueness. But coming together, you see one making each other to shine better. This color is bringing out this other color very well. And that is how God has designed it in marriage. This person has deficiencies or incompleteness or weakness. Now, what this person is lacking, this person is supplying. And so when you understand this design that God made, oh my God, you will see yourself enjoying marriage. Those who claim that marriage is not enjoyable, they are sadly mistaken, because maybe as a result of cultural deficiencies, as a result of ignorance, as a result of pride, they have not been able to understand the design for marriage. And so they will suffer. And maybe the foundation they created is not, they did not go into marriage with following the moral design that God gave. Because God said a man shall live, cleave, and become one flesh. But you see people becoming one flesh first. That is, they live together, they do all kinds of things. The right question and counsel they would have received, they are not getting it. And before you know, the marriage will not last. Now, we want to say that what Peller has demonstrated with his wife, it is a clear example of how marriage should be. And I want to pray for them that they should not allow social media pressure, because ever since they got married, we have seen some kind of dangerous comments about these two. People said, Jarvis is not, he's after his money, or this one love this more than this, or this is going to happen, and all those kind of things. That is social media. People are looking for engagement. People are looking for what will attract people to their page, and so they will say all kinds of things. I want to, if you will come across this video, I want to advise that you focus on what you are building. You are doing well. I'm talking to Peller now. You are doing well. You are doing well. I don't want to talk about maybe the area you are weak. No, but for this, you are doing greatly well. Just continue in this platform. I want to tell you that what you just demonstrated is exactly the design of the moral governor. How a husband and a wife should live together. So continue in it. Continue complementing each other. Continue filling in for one another. Where your wife is weak, you fill in. Where your husband is weak, you cover up. And yes, I know that both of you are streamers, and sometimes you display love and all those things on the internet, but also set boundaries. Because if you do not set boundaries, you will discover that you allow the court of public opinion, which is the social media, you start listening to voices, and before you know, you allow that to get into you, and you start seeing your wife in a way you did not intend to do. So continue in that. And to others, marriage is a beautiful thing. If you follow the design of God, you will discover that you will succeed in marriage. You will succeed. Don't compete with each other. God did not create the man or woman to compete, but to complement. Don't think that marrying somebody means losing yourself. No. But use that area you are strong as a design to brighten the other person's potentials. Yes. Use it to brighten the other person's potential. And you will, the home will come up beautifully well. While the husband is like a house binder. That is the word husband. House band is the one that binding the house because he is the head of the family. Then the wife is a weaver. She is the one that adds the different colors, weave the material. If the marriage is a material, the wife is the weaver, is the one bringing the colors together and making it beautiful. Together, you are going to have a beautiful home. Subscribe to this channel, share the video and tag Peller so that he will see this and he will be encouraged to continue the beautiful home that God has blessed him with. And to you, your marriage is suffering, perhaps because you have developed your own values. You have misunderstood the design, or maybe you don't even know the design of God. You decide to create your own design. Marriage is ordained by God. And if you want a beautiful home, please go back to the designer and learn from him so that your home will be beautiful. I remain Solomon, an agent of the moral governor. God bless you.